Imagine a world where half of our brilliance, creativity, and leadership potential remains overlooked, unseen, unvalued. This is not a distant reality, it's our present. Despite decades of progress, the gender pay gap persists. Women earn on average 20% less than men for similar roles, according to the World Economic Forum. But the challenges run deeper. It's not just about pay, it's about opportunity, respect, and the power to lead. Today, we delve into a story that's about more than statistics. It's about the grit of women who push boundaries daily and the collective power we have to drive change. This isn't just a conversation, it's a call to action. Let's confront the challenges. Women in the workplace have faced systemic barriers for generations. One of the most persistent barriers is the gender pay gap. The International Labor Organization reports that, on average, women in the workforce globally earn approximately 20% less than men. This gap widens even further in industries like finance and tech. Consider the tech industry. According to the AnitaB.org Institute, women represent just 28.8% of the tech workforce, and of those, women of color account for an even smaller fraction. In fields like engineering, discrimination, microaggressions, and lack of mentorship create an environment where women often feel isolated and undervalued. Then, there's the issue of harassment. A 2018 study by the Pew Research Center found that 42% of women in the U.S. have faced some form of workplace discrimination. Sexual harassment remains a pressing concern, with 1 in 3 women experiencing it in their careers. These challenges create a toxic environment that discourages women from advancing into leadership roles. And let's not forget the struggle for work-life balance. In a study by McKinsey & Company, nearly 50% of working mothers reported feeling pressured to choose between their career growth and their family responsibilities. This reality has become even more pronounced in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, which saw millions of women leave the workforce due to increased caregiving demands. But there is hope. Organizations can and must take concrete steps to empower women in the workplace. Let's explore some strategies that have been proven to break barriers. First, promote equal opportunities. Salesforce, a global leader in customer relationship management software, regularly reviews its hiring, promotion, and salary data to ensure equality. Since 2015, they have spent over $16 million to address unexplained pay gaps, adjusting salaries to promote pay equity. The result? Higher employee satisfaction, increased diversity in leadership, and a reputation as a top employer. Diverse hiring practices are key. Companies like Deloitte have implemented strategies such as blind resume screening, which help them increase the representation of women in their workforce. As a result, Deloitte's global workforce now consists of 45% women, with women holding nearly 1/3 of leadership roles. Professional development is essential. LinkedIn introduced Women in Tech initiatives, offering mentorship programs, workshops, and networking opportunities tailored to women in technology. This program has significantly contributed to a more gender-diverse workforce, with the company now reporting that women represent nearly 42% of their global workforce. Addressing pay equity requires transparency and accountability. In Iceland, a pioneering law passed in 2018 requires companies to prove they are paying men and women equally. Companies must obtain government certification on pay equality, and those that fail to do so face fines. As a result, Iceland has one of the lowest gender pay gaps globally. Support work-life balance by offering flexible work arrangements. Unilever, a multinational consumer goods company, provides extensive support for employees, including flexible hours, remote work options, and comprehensive parental leave policies. These initiatives have contributed to a more balanced and engaged workforce, with 51% of their managers now being women. Inclusive leadership is about fostering a culture where diverse perspectives are valued. Google's unconscious bias at work workshops are designed to train leaders on recognizing and mitigating their biases. As a result, Google has seen a steady increase in the representation of women in its global workforce, particularly in technical and leadership roles. Enforce a zero-tolerance policy for discrimination and harassment. The law firm Orrick, Harrington and Sutcliffe, LLP, implemented strict policies, comprehensive training, and clear reporting procedures to foster a safe environment. This led to Orrick being recognized as one of the best law firms for gender equality by the Financial Times. Employee resource groups can be powerful. At Microsoft, the Women at Microsoft community offers support, mentoring, and advocacy, creating a sense of belonging and providing women with a platform to influence company policies. This initiative has helped Microsoft increase the number of women in technical and leadership roles to over 30%. When women are empowered, the impact is profound. A McKinsey report found that companies in the top quartile for gender diversity on executive teams were 25% more likely to have above average profitability. Diverse perspectives fuel innovation, fostering environments where creativity thrives. Empowering women also enhances employee retention. In companies like Accenture, which actively promote diversity and inclusion, turnover rates are significantly lower. Employees who feel valued are more likely to stay, reducing hiring costs and building a more dynamic workforce. Empowering women isn't just an organizational goal. It's a societal imperative. The path forward is clear, but the journey requires all of us to step up and champion change. The question now is, what steps will you take today to make your workplace a bastion of freedom?